Hello everybody. I just finished this journal and thought I would share it right away. I'm really excited. It is a soft covered journal and there's no envelope inside this one. It's 2 layers of fabric with some upcycled Tyvek from a mailer. And this fabric is this really lovely motif fabric. I went on Etsy and I ordered myself some fabrics from Darlene's Fabric Shop. And look at these gorgeous, gorgeous fabrics. Like I just am in love with these fabrics. So these are the 2 that I used for the cover, the outside of the cover and the inside. And I have so much left. So yeah, I'm really excited about these. Tons. Well, I'll get to that. All right. So this is like a weird hybrid of other journals that I've made. It just kind of I wanted to play with the cardstock that I've been using is really what it is. It was Blue Fern Studios Cheerful Christmas or Christmas Cheer. It's actually last year's run. But I think I bought it on sale at the end of the season last year and I had a lot of it and it's just gorgeous. And the colors just matched this perfectly. This was the red and the green and even this blue. So let's get into it. It's got all kinds of yumminess to it. It's sewn. It's got a 5-hole pamphlet stitch to hold everything in. It's got some sari silk binding. And the sari silk does run. Oops, of course, I just made a knot because I don't know how to untie a tie. Oh, it's got the, you know what? It's the little sari silk strands that get tangled. But the sari silk, this does run all the way through. So it's glued and it's sewn. So these sari silk closures are very well secured. Okay, so let's open the front and you can see that other fabric on the inside here. And I just stuck in this pocket is a December page from Edith Holden because it had the ivy and there's a lot of ivy and it's the right colors. And here is, I've got something behind there that's in the way. It's just a tuck and this is that beautiful, beautiful paper. There's also some Artie Mays in this and there's some Roxy Creations in this. And so this first page, I have these really cool dangly beads. I think they're for lampshades, but they're fun in journals too. So the way this is organized is there are cardstock pages in the beginning and the end, and then in the center, there's a pull-out journal. And I tried to use some different types of pockets than I normally do to try to make them innovative and interesting. So this actually has a big old tuck behind and it has these 2 tags in here. And this page, I love how this page came out. These are Artie Mays Christmas layer from the Christmas Layers kit. And these are little die cuts that I made. And I just love how these pockets came out. I cattywampused them, angled them, and these all just slide into their little spots, just like that. Can't remember where I had them now. But, oh no, this one must go like this, like here, because it's the big one. And that one goes in here. And these pockets have the folded edges, so it's not too tight. This is a glassine bag with another Artie Mays tag there. And that goes in the bag. And then I put it on as a tuck. And there's a little postcard there behind. Good little chickadees. Love them. And so this, this is my first attempt at heat embossing. I finally got myself the tools. So I heat embossed. That's from an Artie Mays kit, I believe. And then it's got some like sparkliness to it. Oh, and you know what? These I think are Gail Agostinelli postcards. So they're digital prints of real vintage postcards. And then here's a Tim Holtz tiny tag holder with little slots and some Tim Holtz die cuts of little tiny tags that you can use to embellish your journal. And then this side has, these are all from the Fern Studios kit. It's got little journaling cards, but these are Artie Mays. And here's another one of those Tim Holtz tiny tag slotted holders with a bunch of die cuts. And then this is the folder. It's actually the center of the journal for your journal. So this unties, and there are little bells. Listen. I don't know if you can hear that. They have a sweet little jingle. Oh. So that opens up, and for the gusset, I use Christmas ribbon. So this actually has quite a lot of room to expand as your journal itself grows. And this journal is made from Rachel papers, and there are 8 sheets, so there are 32 surfaces. And it's just a 1-hole pamphlet stitch. Instead of making 2 holes, it goes around the edges. And that just pops right in there. But because there's so much room to expand, I decided to give it its own little tie. And so that just ties in a bow like that. And this is a foldy tucky thing, envelope-y tucky thing. So that opens up, and these are just the extra cutter parts from that paper pack that I included. The Fern Studios card that they make it from is super sturdy and thick. It's like the thickest of all it's even thicker than Tim Holtz, I think. It's really nice quality paper. And so that's just a little tuck that then folds over and closes, and there is a little Christmas stocking on the end of that one. And that there are lots of ways that you can close this. I'm just going to do that. And that just tips over like that. And then these are just regular pockets, and inside each pocket is a little bit of folded up writing paper for extra journaling space. And oh, I'm really pleased with how this one came out. So you know the pockets you make out of a sheet of paper and you kind of fold them over so that the corners point up? I wanted to do that, but I wanted to do it out of cardstock. But if you fold it over like that, it'll just be too thick. So instead, I cut these pieces out. And this is a really big journaling card. You know, it's a really big journaling card that goes all the way down. It's a little tight. So I'm not gonna, it does come out, but it's tight to get back in. So I love how this came out. It's like a faux one of those. And I like the shape of these triangles. They're kind of reminiscent of Christmas trees, I think. So those guys tuck in there. And then these 3 tags, this one here is a super tall tag. This is the Tim Holtz wallpaper stuff. It has such a great feel to it. I love that. And so these slide really easily in and out. I'd never used, I guess I have used the Halloween wallpaper before, but I don't know, I just really liked this Christmas wallpaper. And that's the back cover, and another little Edith Holden December page. But I wanted the little birdie to be peeking out, because on this page at the bottom you can see those cute little birdies right there. So that is my soft covered, I guess it's almost like a journal kit. I think this would make a really great Christmas present for someone who is new to journaling or new to junk journaling, because I think it's really visually appealing, if I do say so myself. but it also has all the components, all the bits that you would need. And also, if someone's a bullet journaler and wants to try junk journaling, might be a really good transition, because the booklet in the center has a lot of grids, so you could do your bullet journals, and then you could just use all the tags for extra journaling instead of putting them in there. So it's very versatile. It's a versatile thing. And I didn't put anything on the cover because I love the fabric so much. You could, decorate this cover if you were so inclined, but I love that it said Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, the bird, and the little girl with the blue of the other color. So yeah, I'm really happy with how that came out. So I think I still have so much Christmas material left, but I think I'm done for a while. I'm going to work on the Stamperia Arctic Antarctic next, I think, which is all kinds of icy blues and things. So I think that's where I'm going next. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a lovely day and you are staying safe. Bye-bye.